Yeah, it's opening day, It's the first day of the season, so no, I think that's with what happened this last week, and especially yesterday. We needed to bounce back. I felt very strongly we would, and really started with Paxton, obviously. Awesome job today, keeping a very good hitting team down, and good stuff, mixed in all his pitches. And it's tough when you face teams back-to-back like that because they just saw him, 5 days ago. So really tip my hat to Pax. He was the story of the day for our club.
Offensively, you botched the chance there in the fourth inning, but came right back after. I mean, given what that first week was like, that could have been a time that was a pivotal point.
Very much so. We had created opportunity. We had middle lineup guys got on. Behind it, the strikeouts got us there in the fourth, but we responded. We have a lot of fight in us. We got some grind in our team, and it was a rough week. There's no doubt, and everybody felt it. But from the minute I walked in this morning, I just wanted to treat it like opening day. Let's just start over, and our guys really did take a new approach, going about it. And it was also opening day for Nelson Cruz too. So it's good that he found his stroke today.
You knew Cruz wouldn't bounce out of it. Was it nice to see that?
Very much so. Yeah, the veteran guys, and when they're struggling, you say, it should never happen. It happens. It's a hard game, and put a little pressure on themselves early, and then when you don't have your rhythm or your timing, it can get a little challenging. But great job by him. Obviously, a little banged up. Robbie took one off the foot, and Segura hobbling a little bit right now, but it'll be okay.
What's the status of Gene in terms? Is it going to be a DL stint?
No, it's day to day right now. We don't know yet. I tweaked his hammy a little bit. We'll have a better idea tomorrow when he comes in, but it's very mild. I'm fingers crossed that he's going to be okay tomorrow or the next day.
Just diving back.
It actually happened earlier in the game. He was trying to get it stretched out, and he went up and had the at bat. He got on base, and they got doubled up on the line drive, and he just didn't feel right. And it's early in the season. Let's do the smart thing.
You're playing shorthanded already, though. Do you have to make a move to get another guy up here?
We'll talk about it. I'll get with Jerry year after. We get together in my office and kind of go through what the options are and seeing how bad. We got to get a report exactly where we think Segura is going to be. But yeah, we are short. We're going with that extra pitcher right now, and something we're going to have to look at.
Scott, what was the dialogue with Ronnie after he fouled off the ball off the foot?
That really hurt. It's what happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do. He actually has the leg guard on. He fouled, I think, the ball off right in between, the toe part of it and the leg part of it. So there's a little gap in there, and it happens. It's part of the game. There's not a whole lot you can do. It's going to be sore. See how it is. Get some ice on it. Come back tomorrow.
Could you imagine if you'd lost your starting midfield or starting middle infield in a matter of 2 innings?
That would have been tough. Yeah, and actually my mind was racing on who we were going to put out there. All kinds of different variations of what we had left on our bench, and one probably included Chooch showing up somewhere in the infield. So I'm glad we didn't have to go there. Robbie should be okay.
We see you guys responded right after, but did the boos bother you at all after the fourth inning?
No. I think our players know. It's been a rough week, and obviously our fan base is on it. They're watching everything we do, and they're fired up about the prospects of our team and coming out the way we did. It's disappointing to everybody. So, it's baseball. It's part of it. I do think our players fed off the energy of our fans when Cruz is up there, and all of a sudden they're on their feet, and here's our guy, and he comes through. Those are the things that we have to keep in mind. It is a long season, and our fans certainly will. It's great to see the turnout today.
There are no must-wins in April ever, I don't think. But psychologically, was this as close as it gets? How the season started?
Yeah, when it was 6-0, the bases are loaded. There's a few things going through my mind and everybody's mind, but you got to keep grinding. It's baseball. What happened yesterday, we can't fix that. It can't change it. We just got to look forward. Like I said today, when we came in, we're going to try to win the series. We're off to a good start.
13 scoreless innings to start the season for James. Just how impressive you with his first 2 starts of the year and what he's doing?
Well, it's been very impressive. I think his ability, how he's attacking and using the secondary pitch, and I thought the Astros were trying to be very patient with him today, trying to run the pitch count up and laying off the curveball, which they didn't do in Houston, and I thought he and Zunino made a good adjustment to that. But he has a chance to have a big year, no doubt. We saw it coming together last year, and he's continuing to ride it, and he actually wants to take it to the next level. How he's preparing, how he's going about his work in between starts, it's outstanding, and he's ready to take the next step.
With him in the seventh there, when he got the first two guys on, does that show your confidence in him that he can find a way out of that? I know you had relievers up.
Yeah, we did. If it got a little deeper down in that pocket around some of their left-handed hitters, may have gone differently. But starting pitching is what it's huge for us, and getting those guys deep, and especially a guy like Pax, you got to be out there and experience that. When you're getting it close to 100 pitches and there's a couple guys on, how you can get through it. He's done it now. And that certainly will help us here in the long run this year.
The pitch out to Villa made the career.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just said the pitch out to Villa made the career was a pretty big one there to get.
Very much so. It's a pretty good hitter, and Danny Altavilla has been really, really big for us. Another guy, young player, trying to take the next step, take on a little bit more of a meaningful, higher leverage role in the backside of our bullpen, and again, awesome pitch. He gave up a couple hits today, but he didn't fold. He kept making pitches and going after them and got out of it.